Little toy train was a goods train. He had a shiny engine, 3 wagons, a cool van, and a bright red guard's van. Whenever he sped around his track in one corner of the playroom, he called out gaily, "Chug-chug!" His bell tinkled merrily as he raced over the familiar route. First there was the tiny village with its stations and shops, its houses and trees and church. Then there was a high hill that he chugged up ever so slowly but whizzed down lickety-split. Next was the long dark mountain tunnel and the bridge which spanned the glassy blue lake. And he was back at the village station. One day after many trips around the track, Little Toy Train said sadly, "It's always the same. Every time I chug up the hill, I whiz down it. Every time I whiz down the hill, I go through the tunnel. Every time I come out of the tunnel, I cross the bridge. Then I'm here again at the station. I wish I could do something different just once." His wish did not come true, at least not then. One night, however, when everything was quiet, Little Toy Train discovered that someone had taken him off his track and had forgotten to put him back. Moonlight glistened through the window so he could see his village, but he didn't know how to get there. He tried to move. "Chug-chug," he said slowly and then faster. Little Toy Train began to move. His silvery wheels went round and round. His headlight blinked on and off like a firefly. His bell tinkled merrily. "I can move without track," he said happily. "Now I can do something different." "Chug-chug," he said as he went under the wheels of a tricycle. Suddenly his light went off and bumped into something soft. "Ouch, do look where you're going, Little Toy Train," someone cried. Little Toy Train's headlight blinked on again. He saw that he had bumped into Teddy Bear. "I'm sorry," he said. "My light doesn't work well when I'm off my track doing something different. Please excuse me." "That's all right," said Teddy Bear, as he was not really. They all smiled at him. Little Toy Train chugged along in front of Teddy Bear and the other toys sitting beside him, baby doll, rocking horse, furry kitten, cowboy, and cuddly dog. "You seem to be having lots of fun, Little Toy Train," said Cowboy. "Indeed, I'm doing something different," he answered. "How about giving me a ride?" asked Cowboy. "I'll sit on top of your guard's van and pretend I'm riding a horse." "All right," said Little Toy Train. With Cowboy on his guard's van, Little Toy Train raced across the floor. Suddenly there was a big round object in front of him, a red rubber ball. He knew he would never be able to stop in time to avoid an accident. But when he crashed into the ball, a very funny thing happened. The ball just rolled away. It was so funny that Little Toy Train did it again and again. "This is more fun than horse riding," exclaimed Cowboy. When Little Toy Train rammed into the ball again, Cowboy laughed so much that he fell off the van. He decided that he had had enough riding, so Little Toy Train went on alone. He chugged past some toy soldiers and a drum past a doll's house in an airplane. He was enjoying himself so much that he didn't realize that his headlight was out again. He didn't realize until he discovered he could see nothing at all. Even the moonlight was gone. He had zoomed into a toy tent. "I'm lost," he said. He went round and round trying to find a way out, but without a light it was impossible to see anything. Suddenly someone rubbed against him. It frightened him. He asked for help. "Don't be scared, Little Toy Train. I'm Furry Kitten. With my green eyes I can see in the dark. I'll help you. Let me hook my tail into your bumper and I'll pull you out." And sure enough, Furry Kitten did that. He pulled Little Toy Train back to the very spot where his night's adventure had started. Later that day, after someone had put him back, Little Toy Train again chugged up and down the hill, through the tunnel, across the bridge, and through the village to the station. Now his bell tinkled more merrily and his chug-chug sounded happier than it ever had before. Little Toy Train's wish had come true. He had done something different. The children clapped their hands and shouted with joy, thrilled to see the Little Toy Train moving with such energy. It felt like a celebration as the train, now filled with pride from its adventure, raced faster than ever, bringing smiles to everyone watching.